Okay, I'm running a little short on time, and I wanted to get a trailer in. That's about all I can manage right now. This is something I had in my list as of yesterday. It was specifically recommended to me, but I had seen it floating around and I was interested to check it out. It's for a movie called The Unholy. It stars Jeffrey Dean Morgan, Katie Aselton, if I'm saying that right. It says Sam Raimi, but I don't know if that means he's starring in it or he's directing it. It sounds like it's some type of supernatural horror, and so I'm intrigued. This reminds me a little bit of another movie that Jeffrey Dean Morgan was in, which was a supernatural horror, and I don't recall, I don't recall the name of it. But that was just what I thought of when I saw this floating around yesterday or the day before. So let's go ahead and check it out.
Listen, I have a story for you. Something the Examiner will love. A healing, possibly divine.
A girl performing miracles after a visitation from the Virgin Mary.
Oh.
Chicago, New York, D.C., every demographic on this planet is eating this up. Give me the exclusive. All right, I think I got this all set up. What do you say we do a couple real easy questions?
How many are gonna watch? Mary wants to reach as many people as possible.
Is she a wolf in sheep's
Maybe
clothing?
millions. There are people out there that don't believe in your miracles. How would you respond to those folks?
Seeing is believing.
And why do you think Mary chose you?
I opened myself up and welcomed her in.
Witnesses of the Virgin Mary draw millions of faithful each year. The Vatican's been tasked to investigate this visitation from the Blessed Virgin.
I have read several libraries worth on the supernatural. Investigated half a dozen miracles. Prove them all false.
Oh, Levi. She's here. Okay, he's
You think there
producing.
could be other forces at play here?
When God builds a church, the devil builds a chapel next door.
Don't doubt her. Doubt weakens faith.
Oh,
Hail
it's
Mary,
Easter.
full of grace. Pray for us
How
sinners
timely.
now and at the hour of our death.
This is not the work of the Virgin Mary. It's the work of the unholy.
Faith in evil empowers evil.
Believe in her. Offer your souls to Mary.
It's not the Mary they're thinking it is.
Mary, Mother of God, the Lord is with you.
Oh, Lord. Oh, okay. I stopped it because I was afraid it was going to go on. Okay, so that was, like jump scare sort of lunge scene. I was trying to see. I thought I recognized Carrie Elwes there, but I'm not sure. It didn't say he was in it. And I'm not seeing a full cast list, unfortunately. This looks good. The trailer was a skosh on the longer-ish side, but not terribly, honestly. I mean, I had already gone past this beginning area here with the, that little screen that they put up, and that went on for a few seconds. So I guess I would say it's probably about 2 minutes and 15. So, or a skosh more than that. I might typically say it feels like it was long, but at the same time, well, there was some stuff at the beginning. It felt like they didn't have to show so much of a lead up, presenting her as somebody benign or good before the twist, or we know it's going to happen because the name of the movie kind of gives that away, but it wasn't anything that felt like it was going on too long, but at the same time, I can see areas where they probably could have sort of trimmed it down a little. It wasn't that it was ineffective at this length or whatever, but I was waiting for this twist to be revealed, which I knew was going to happen, and it felt like it was taking a while. And then I started to wonder, I started to doubt myself as far as whether this was actually going to be a supernatural horror, and was it really going to be a movie about faith and healing? But then I kept reminding myself, no, the name of this certainly doesn't make it sound like something like that. And then, of course, by the time I was, finished having those thoughts in my head, then it did show that obviously it's not what it seems to be, and there is some unholy force at play. I don't know if well, I mean, obviously I don't know. I guess we'll find out whenever we get around to watching it. We as in just the collective us. When the audience gets around to watching it, whether this is really Mary, but maybe Mary that has been twisted into something that she wasn't originally, or if it's a demon posing as Mary. I guess we'll find out whenever the movie comes out, which is going to be pretty soon. It says April. Sorry, you guys. Oh my goodness. Yawns. April 2nd. So Good Friday. I guess maybe some people would take offense at this coming out at a time, But I mean, if you're gonna have a religious themed supernatural horror movie, it makes sense that you would want it to come out on at a time like this. So, okay. Anyway, well, I don't have a whole lot more to contribute here. It's something that I certainly would be interested to check out. I will. I don't know that I'm going to rush to check it out. Supernatural horror isn't really my favorite. I do like it. I do watch it all the time. But that's not... If I had to choose between human-based horror and supernatural horror, I would choose the human-based horror more because to me, that is scarier than supernatural based horror, because that doesn't really frighten me. Those sorts of that type of horror is not really scary to me, because I don't know, it's not. I know a lot of people are super scared by the Exorcist movie, but that movie never really scared me all that much. Michael Meyers scared me. That's the type of stuff now I know they went supernatural with him, but let's not count that. And he was a human. And so to me, werewolves used to scare me. They don't scare me anymore, but I was, a little kid. But yeah, consistently human-based horror is something that's just inherently more frightening to me than something like this. But something like this looks like it would be fun to watch, and so I will check it out. I don't know if it's going to come to... I mean, it'll come to a streaming service at some point. Just don't know if it'll be one of the ones I have access to, but I guess I'll find out. Okay, I'm done for now, you guys. Later.